y'all. DJ Janelle, hey, I hear you, baby. Y'all need to come out because I was late, but she don't know I was late. Hey, DJ, just go ahead and end it because Ball Lady finna be mad anyway. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, hey, hey. Boss Lady. It was just 5 minutes. But like Silky Shark and them say, it ain't my fault. You know what I'm talking about? Like, for real.
It ain't your fault?
I promise you it's not. I promise you it's not.
Whose fault is it?
We'll talk after the show.
Okay.
Anyway, how are you doing tonight, Boss Lady?
Woo! Today was a day, baby.
When the hell you tell it?
They want me to work on Wednesday nights. This is the 3rd Wednesday in a row.
A few people I see is a few people at work. God dang, dog, so they don't put all this stuff on here. I cannot, bro. How I get some of this stuff to move on my page? Cause cracking. You know what I'm talking about? Like, yeah. Oh, okay, Fees and Major. I see you, baby. Appreciate you checking in. Mr. Burke, everybody. You know what I'm talking about? Well, Boss Lady, any notes, anything that we got to go over and discuss?
What's that in your hand?
Now, last week, I was a man of my word.
So this week you're not going to be?
Yeah, but hey, if you know what I just went through, especially like in the last like 3 minutes, you would approve me to smoke on the show.
I would approve you to smoke.
Yes, you would. We will talk after the show.
We definitely.
I'm sweating and stuff already, like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, ooh wee. Anyway, Boss Lady. Oh, like, you look nice in your little purple. You know, you got your little purple going on.
Thank you. So do you.
Okay, appreciate you. Know, I went by old school, got me some little cloth and everything. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you know, the one that, you know what I'm saying? Stepping on them, you know what I'm saying? Clean shows, you know, they're big BEZZY now, even though the people done changed my page to Bernard V. Brown Jr. Jeez Louise. But anywho, oh God. But any notes, anything we need to go over, you know what I'm saying? I know some people ready to get into it and discuss what we got going on tonight.
Well, we do have our previous, if you have missed any episode.
I did, Ma. I promise you. Let me unpin it to get that out the way. Yeah. Okay, I did, Ma, but I promise you. We gonna have a group call afterwards. Jeez Louise. I'm talking about I had to. But go ahead.
If you have missed any episodes, they are now uploaded on YouTube. Also,
is the link showing?
Excuse me?
Is the link showing?
Let me see.
I can't. There's so much stuff that's on my page from my end.
The link is not showing, but showing. No, but what I will do is put it in the comments. So if you have missed an episode, YouTube, I'm about to put the link.
Angela said yeah, it's showing.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
I think our page look different to us, y'all. Y'all
it does.
Raw we you know.
Definitely raw. Okay.
Right.
So the link is showing is what I'm showing. So go and click on the link, subscribe, like, share, comment, because soon you won't be able to see our lives on Facebook. So make sure y'all go like, subscribe, and comment to our YouTube. Also, Floating in Florida came through and did some interviews for the Put It on the Wall panel. So if you would like to see those, that is also on our YouTube page for y'all to check it out. Correct, Keto. Correct. Also, don't forget, every Saturday, Window Watchers, 6:30 p.m. We are here every Wednesday, 7:45. We're going to be on time. Make sure y'all join us. Go to our Wall Time Advance page. Follow us.
We got you coming, Roosevelt.
We appreciate all y'all support. Our faithful ones that are here every week: Angela, Miss Rose, Miss Bostic. It's too many of y'all to name. Mr. Bird,
More hard.
Mr.
Yes,
Jackson.
sir, Mr.
Like,
Bird.
we appreciate our faithful watchers each week. Y'all stay with us, bear with us. We going all the way.
Trust me, we doing it for y'all, man. We will not forget nobody. If anybody know any of us personally, y'all know how we get down, man. We bringing everybody to the top with us. That's why it takes a whole unit to do everything that we're doing. And trust me, boy, we got something in store for everybody. We love y'all, and a nigga will not forget y'all no matter what. However, a lot of us know people who done reach certain plateaus and they don't keep it real no more. My phone number still gonna be the same no matter how many phones I get. You understand me? Well, with that, what's up, Miss Rose? Roosevelt, yeah, we got you coming, bro. I saw your red thing. We got you coming, Roosevelt. I know you want to come stand on business and talk and say something about something, dog. You know what I'm saying? Well, with that, I guess we can get into the topic for tonight.
Let's do it.
If you're new here, we appreciate you being here. Stay true here. If you're old here, you already know what we about to do. You understand me, like, you know. Hold on, now I got it right. All this. Oh, man. I ain't writing all that. That's a lot to write. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you got me like
well.
that. Yeah, you got me like that. They're writing out that whole long thing. You know what I'm saying? So, tonight we're discussing priorities and priority, all that there, and bare minimum. You know what I'm talking about? Priority. I looked up. I did me some research. And like we always do, and center everything so I can show. Oh, I think I need to do this on Insta. My bad. But priorities is the fact of a condition that regards or treatings or threatens a more important person, thing, da-da-da-da. So basically, to sum it up, because I definitely reading that down, like, what, the person that threatens and treating, to sum it up, it is basically something that is more important than the next.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So when you're prioritizing, you know, what are your priorities? What priorities do you have in fact? You know what I'm saying? With that, also, I decided to look up bare minimum. And bare minimum was like, it says, hold on, the smallest possible quantity of doing the least of something. You know what I'm saying? So I guess with that, the sums that up when it says the smallest quality of and all that. I guess that is saying, if you know, I'm trying to use a good example that we all can understand. So let's just say me and Boss Lady Monae, we was lifting weights, consistency. As y'all can see, if you're her friend or follower, she goes to the gym every morning. So let's say I go to the gym and it's a bench pressing competition. I know I can out bench press her. You know what I'm saying? Now, the trainer wants us to get 10 reps, want us to hit it 10 times. She hit it 7. I can make the 10, but I just do 8. You know what I'm saying? So I did enough to slide by and beat her, and pass and win. You know, I won't say win, but I didn't meet the requirements. You know what I'm saying? Of whatever the priority was. That's why bare minimum flows great with this topic, priority. You know what I'm saying? So with that, Boss Lady, priorities and bare minimums. Would you like to give us an example or either speak on priorities and bare minimum from your standpoint?
Yes, I actually had a conversation with one of our viewers today when we were having a conversation, and we were talking about what's the topic for tonight and priorities. And if you want to speak on life in general, you know, and this particular individual, he was trying to tell me what he felt like my priorities were. And he said family was my number one priority. I told him, no, not right now. It's put it on the wall. But, you know, in life, we have to have priorities, and we have to prioritize, and we have to figure out what's important to us to kind of direct us in the direction that we're headed in life. So with that being said, if I you know, told him, put it on the wall is my priority right now. Like, I'm gonna push this thing until we want to be. And when we get to where we want to be, I'm going to push it even further. So like that's at the top of my list. And then we went on to speak about relationships as well, and how people prioritize things in their relationship. And, you know,
what it do, Miss Walker?
And some, you know, say, oh, well, my kids come first. And then some say, well, my husband or my wife come first. And then, you know, so it all depends on the individual and what's most important to them. But I can't tell you, Bernard, what's your priority.
No, it's big. It's big. It's big.
It's big. Okay. Well, your Facebook name, I got confused.
They changed.
They changed. Okay. So big, I can't tell you per se what's your priority. I just know what's the priority in my life. And I can't say because you choose to put your children or your family before put it on the wall that you wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? So priorities are based on the individual and what they choose to make their priority. Right.
I think a lot of times, we as humans, a lot of us, we get our priorities fucked up. We you know what I'm saying? We don't prioritize right. You know what I'm saying? Because of wants. Because I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. Even like how you were speaking, like how you were saying, you know, discussing that with the individual. When it comes to like priorities, like I think when we was first kind of, and this is something that needs to be said to a lot of people, because even like certain people, as they call me, they like, you know, I see what y'all got going on, man. I like it. I support it. I move with it. I love watching it. You know, y'all doing y'all. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget about us. Don't forget about this or that there. But I think when we first, oh my lamb, I forgot to turn my other phone off. When we first started, hold on, y'all know we raw and uncut. We raw and uncut, so I'm finna. Hey, bro, you know, it's 7:45, Facebook Live is put it on pause. I'm trying to put it on speaker, but I'm on live right now. You're okay. Just tune in and watch if you can. You understand me? You know, but that was real talk. I'm sorry about that. One of our watch. Actually, the person who I was talking about, that's crazy because the person that I was talking about in this topic I was using is actually the person that called me, and that was my little brother Deontay, Mr. Deontay Hampton. And he was like, hey, big bro, like, it's like almost like, and he's watching now. That's exactly who was calling me. And he can vouch for this. D, it's crazy that you were just calling me because I was using this for an example. You know, with priorities. It's like, cause he like, dang, big bro, like, I see everything that y'all got going, and you know, the motion moving fast, man. Keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, just sometimes hit a nigga up, like, and I'm like, bro, you know, I can never forget nobody, bro. Like, I love all y'all, nigga, mess with all y'all, but it was something that we thought and jumped out and did, but we didn't know, you know what I'm saying? The run was gonna take off like this here and things like this here was gonna happen. So with that kind of make you readjust. You know what I'm saying? Your priorities, like with certain things. And it's like, dang, I don't want nothing to feel like, you know what I'm saying, this here or that there. You know what I'm saying? But it's like we got somebody want to chime in, and it is Mr. None Other Than Roosevelt. You know what I'm saying? But it's just one of those things where it kind of shifts you into another route with your priorities. Mr. Roosevelt, Rosa, I see you wanted to check in, my brother. What's happening? You want to come talk to the masses? What
man, listen, man. You know, just watching y'all, man, y'all motion, watching y'all grow as family, as friends, as a corporate. Y'all doing everything in prioritize. Y'all prioritizing y'all everything. Y'all doing everything by the book. Y'all doing it right. And y'all got people out here really want to demand y'all show. So therefore, it ain't about the blue check. It ain't about, you know, worry about how many followers. It's about putting out the right message that's
real.
Somebody gonna feel, because even myself, I usually don't get on people live. I usually be one going ham on people all kind of ways. You know, but I had to really humble myself, because, you know, situations come up, and a lot of times, man, you got to know when it's a game and when it's real. See, people, I'm gonna say something. People been trying to knock me down ever since I started doing everything, and it's like my priorities is, should I listen to them or should I go up my first mind? See, back then I ain't have no thoughts. I ain't think. I just went ham on people, did whatever, flipped whatever, and went to jail. Now I got priorities. My kids are first. They mean more to me than them niggas. They mean more to me to get revenge. They mean more to me than going to jail and all that, because they need a father in their life. So therefore, that right there is a main priority that I have to stand on. Forget what the streets feel, because I'm gonna tell you something about the streets. The streets gonna be out there when you go to jail or die or whatever. So worry about what the streets feel about you. You're gonna fall off in life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't worry about what people think about you. You got to stand on your priorities. You know what I'm saying? And your principalities. And you got to know what's right and what's wrong. And that's what's wrong with people. See, when you going up, God give, not to even get spiritual, but I'm gonna give God his time. Because when God got something on my heart, I'm gonna let people know. When God got you in a position and he finna bless you, he give his strongest warriors the hardest battles.
Right.
This is what a lot of people don't know. He give his strongest warriors the hardest battles. So when you finna get ready to get an increase, when you finna get ready to get a blessing, God already got your life prioritized. He already know what he finna do to you. But it's up to you, or it's up to your followers, or the people that you lead. See, because when you the head of the ship, they gonna follow what you do. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you go out there, like earlier, I watched you, and it took a man to do what you did, because the average man would have got them purple shoes scuffed up, whooped up, and all that. You know what I'm saying? But guess what you did? You made it out of a comedy thing, but you still kept it all the way real with the man. And that's what I'm saying. That's when it comes to priorities, because if you would have did that, it wouldn't have been no show tonight. It wouldn't have been no show. It'd have been the jail show. It'd have been the jail show. You'd have been doing the show from the jailhouse. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's right. That's a right man. Not saying it was right for what he did, but you got to remember, when you touching something of that color, them crackers, and we black. Come on now, they finna make it like you killed them, and you ain't do nothing but touch them, but you killed them though. See what I'm saying? Right. So, and now that would have been a white man. That would have been you going into a white man property, messing with this stuff. Oh, you would have went to jail. There wouldn't have been no questions about it. You would have went to jail because you trespassing and you prowling. Off top, you would have went to jail. But being that you black, it was a whole different outcome, and you handled it like a real man. And I commend you for that, bro. I respect you for that.
For sure.
And that's why I watch your shows, because you believe it or not, like that's what the world need to know. Believe it or not, you and your corporation is what got me on track with doing right. Because at first I ain't giving about nobody, nothing, no niggas, no nothing. Nigga play at me, I'm at them. I don't give a damn. I'm tearing the house up. Whoever I see them, man, I'm jumping out. It's real. But when I heard y'all talking, it made me sit back and think like, damn, them dudes, they're talking some real stuff. So I started looking at y'all and listening to y'all a lot. I started sharing y'all stuff, and once I shared, everybody gonna see it anyway.
Right.
But when I shared, they already watched me. So when I shared, all them motherfuckers on you now. They on you. They like, well, damn, who this here Rosa share? Because they know if I share something, it ain't no bullshit. It got to be 100. If I touch it, it's real. Right. I'm a trendsetter. So I pushed you in that direction, and you already was in motion. But when I went to my crowd and brought my followers and my people to your people, now it ain't gonna do it but bring success regardless. Even though you already had a clear path and success, That's what we got to do as people, as black people, learn how to communicate and learn how to keep it real with each other without hating on the brother. You know what I'm saying? When you see a brother doing something, commend the brother. Don't hate on him. Don't, oh, that nigga think he all that because he got this and that. Oh, he this and that. You know what I'm saying? When you going up, bro, that's when you're going to have the most problems, when you're going up, because people going to want to bring you back down to their level. But the thing about it, you can't get on their level, and you showed everybody today, including me. I was sitting there waiting. I said, I'm finna see. Now I'm finna see if he finna let this nigga come out here and get on the nigga. Cause the nigga told, oh yeah, we got, I'm gonna show y'all listening. Nigga like, yeah, well, you need me to come do that for you? And he like, oh yeah, I got me and the homeboy dude with the dread was like, yeah, I got me and the homeboys over here. Now we can come on and handle that, see? But guess what? I'm listening to all them. I know this man ain't gonna do that, but guess what? That's still gonna bring you accessory, because guess what? You on live. And if that's what went out, I'm just showing you how a lot of times us as people, we don't think about what we doing, even though it ain't nothing go down, but it's the principle that it was on live. So if the man would have got whooped up, you couldn't have said you ain't had to do it, because they would have heard you say, yeah, come on and get him. Come on and get him. So now you don't gave him authorization to come get him. They'd have went and fought him and hurt him and killed him. Now guess what? All y'all going to jail. You going to jail for accessory after the fact, because you initiated it. He going to jail because he did it. His homeboys going to jail because they was a part of it. Now everybody in jail. Ain't no show. And I'm gonna be sitting here like a motherfucker, mad at the motherfucker, like, why they did that? Why they did that? I want to see my show. Now you don't make me become, you don't became a show to me, and I'm watching. That's why niggas like, why Rosa don't go live? Because I'm watching everybody else shit. I'm watching y'all.
And Rosa, we sure appreciate you, bro. And I would like to say this. I appreciate everything, man. But it was really the boss lady. My first cousin, my sister, that's right down there. Because it's been plenty of people from Mr. Ricky Simon, Mr. Keto Burke, Mr. Deontay Hampton. My other cousins, Kenny PEBBO, Raphael Middleton. Plenty of people within the sports group AST community. Like I say, Lisa Rose, Tiffany Nicole, people that I done talk to, and they like, hey, you need to do this. You need to do a podcast. Eric King. If I ain't naming you, y'all done told me this, y'all know I love you. But you know what I'm saying? Right. But man, it was when Kiki kind of saw like everything cause see, I'm scared of her. So she was kind of like, hey, this is what we finna do. Like, but she done been like that since we been little kids. So, and I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? And I still was gonna try to bike up out of it, but then my homeboy, Munchie, he was just kind of like, nah, you know, Kiki beat your behind, boy, like, so you need to do it. And that's how we got here. And I want to say, man, I thank you for locking in with us, man. I want to say I thank her. I want to thank everybody, man, for the whole motion. But another part of with the topic, with priorities, and if anybody want to chime in, you know, to speak on it, the bare minimum part. A lot of times, like, I know women, a lot of times they say, like, you know, men, we just kind of do the bare minimum. You know what I'm saying, of a situation or something. But with that, is it we're doing the bare minimum to them, or we're just, because their expectations and what they want is exceeded up here, or is what they're considering the bare minimum the best we can do at the time? You know what I'm saying? What you would like to say, boss lady? Rosa?
Like I stated earlier with priorities, what I consider a priority may be the bare minimum to you, and what you consider a bare minimum may be a priority to me. So it depends on the individual. And when you're in a relationship, you know, let's say if you're in a relationship with me, like my priorities may be this, and your bare minimum of you only paying my rent, not paying my car note. Like, how dare my rent and my car note? You just doing a bare minimum. You know, it depends on the individual. You know what I'm saying? Or your bare minimum may be, well, I'm gonna take you out to eat every Friday. I can't take you every Wednesday and Friday. You know what I'm saying? So it depends on the individual and what I consider my bare minimum. You consider your bare minimum. It's an individual thing. And I can't say that my bare minimum, you know, or your bare minimum is wrong compared to my bare minimum.
So what would you consider? Okay, go ahead, Mr. Rose.
Hey, I want to say this one more thing, and I'm gonna keep listening to y'all. This is what I want to say. This from the bottom of my heart. This to the boss lady. This to you. This to the corporation. Just to anybody that's trying to do something positive, productive, and constructive, and who's willing to lend a hand. What I want to say is, all I ever wanted and all I ever seeked was guidance. All I ever wanted was to be a part of something. Like, you know how the Breakfast Club came up when all them people came together, and then they started adding like the DJs and the different rapper people, and they made a compilation. Like, people, like, I already got a hell of a following. And only thing I'm saying is, you know how hell of that would be if I could unite with people. Now just think about this, what I'm showing you for 1 second. I want you to picture this. A person already got his own platform that's out the glass. I'm in movies now. I got a lot of stuff coming out. We got like 3-4 movies finna drop real soon. They coming out. One of them already out. What goes around comes around. That's going to Tubi on Bun Damien Dash. So we already got that coming. Then I got 20. I mean, how I got 20. That's gonna come out. Then you got Soul Hood Saga 2. That's gonna come out. But Soul Hood Saga 1 is already on Amazon Prime. We got a whole lot of stuff going on. We don't went down the red carpet. We don't went to River City Live. We don't did a whole lot of stuff. We got a lot of things going on. We got a distribution deal through Damien Dash. We got a whole lot of stuff that's going on, and God is good. But what I'm saying is, all I ever want to do is be a part of a team. Like, you guys, to me, I don't know about the world, but to me, y'all are a team. And teamwork builds success. And when I see that, and y'all positive minded, y'all respectful, y'all got priorities that y'all got when you get on here, it tells you before you even mash it to comment, it already tell you to read the situation, let you know certain things you ain't supposed to do or do. And if you do that, you know what the consequences is. Y'all already got y'all platform and everything up, and that's real, and that's what I'm saying. Only thing I'm doing is reaching out and asking. This is only a thought, and this is only I'm coming to y'all on bending knees like I'm praying to God. And what I'm saying is, all I want to do is be a part of something. You feel me? Like a team, like people. Because I do the thing too. I go live, but now I don't got on a positive note. I don't be on that crazy. If the people been watching me,
right.
It ain't that. I ain't on that stuff no more. I'm on some real stuff, and I try to keep it all the way real. But sometimes people they come at me wrong, and they be saying some stuff, and when they talking about my mama,
yes sir,
kids, then I'm from the blast, and I'm going all in. You know what I'm saying? That's when I got the roast then, because now you talking crazy, talking about then she did before she died. Like, it made me so mad. So therefore, I had to. My priorities was not to do that. My bare minimum was to chill out, let that slide. But the devil said, "Nah, nigga, they tried you, man. You roast a nigga for real. You better get at them niggas. So get what? I listened to him. Yeah, you gonna get a lot of likes. And get what? She had a house with fraud. It had roaches in the car, but fraud. That song there was crazy when everywhere people still talk about that. But guess what? All that stuff I said was real, and I did it because they came at me first like that. Nobody seen what they did to me. They only seen me come back on them. So my priority was to get back on my feet and stand back up on what they did, because they tried me. So now I got to put my foot back down and let them know, baby, I'm still a man. At the end of the day, you a woman. I respect you, but now you and a woman. When you get into a man's level and you trying to downgrade somebody who helped you when he first met you, you ain't have nothing. You was losing your house. And I opened up my 3-bedroom house to you and your kids, and I ain't even know you from Adam Cat. And then you turn around and you dog me out after I help you. You get a job, you get on your feet, then you turn around and give me your behind the kids because you got 2 jobs, you're doing good. Now it's F me, that ain't real. Right. So that's why I snap like that on her, and nobody never understand why. But that's the honest to God truth reason. But the only thing I'm saying is, because I ain't trying to take up too much time, all I'm saying is, man, y'all got a Facebook. I got y'all Facebook. We ain't even got to do this online. We can talk offline about business situations. Whatever brother got to bring to the table, it don't matter. Because one thing about Rosa, I believe in business stuff. I believe in handling business. Business come before pleasure. Right. And ain't nothing in this world free anyway, no matter what it is. But at the end of the day, only thing I'm saying is, I'm coming to y'all because I see the boss lady. She on deck. You the boss man, you on deck, and y'all cooperation is on deck. They listening. So one thing I'm saying is, I'm coming to y'all with bending hands, bending knees, and asking y'all in so many ways to help me. Let me. I want to be a part of the situation because, you know, that's gonna be hell. Just think about this. That's gonna be hell. I'm already niggas already be requesting a nigga saying I'm putting all kind of stupid junk up there. Well, can you get in a whatever relationship? Some stupid junk they say. Can you please get into a toxic relationship? We miss you and all this stupid junk.
Well,
So
Rosa,
something I'm saying.
Look like the company has spoken, and they said, if I'm reading it right, they say, Rosa, we will talk with you after the live. Let's connect, and we appreciate that, Rosa. So, we finna let you go so some people can jump on here, stay woke, because we do these calls, and when you know what I'm saying, here from the high ups, hey man, we gonna get it in motion for you, baby.
Yeah, and I want to say one more thing to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all once again. I love y'all, man. Listen, I love y'all like y'all my brothers and sisters and aunties and uncles.
We are.
Y'all gonna open up another part of me that I never knew was here, man.
For sure.
Y'all really made me understand what it is to be a man and what it is to be in my kids' life. A lot of subjects that y'all touched really woke me up and really gave me the confidence to do right versus wrong. And I'm letting y'all know that firsthand. Y'all did that, and God did it first. But it takes a man to milk the truth, and I'm being real. Y'all really made me really realize that life ain't all about all that bull, man. It's more to life. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be having some hell of a topics, man. I love y'all. Y'all have me laughing, falling all kind of ways.
For sure.
Y'all is good. I love y'all. I wish y'all never go. I hope y'all stay forever. I hope y'all get so high, y'all high to Steve Harvey. I'm serious. And I'm being honest. I'm rooting for y'all. I'm doing everything. I'm promoting you. I'm pushing you. Your lives. I'm gonna share everything I got on platform. And that's just what it is. That's how I do it. I promote people. Even a lot of people, they don't respect that. They feel like, oh, that's green. Man, listen, I promote people because I feel like if you give a person a helping hand, one thing about God works miracles. When you help people, God will help you. When you help the homeless, God will feed you. So I'm gonna help y'all because I know y'all good. God is good, and that's what it is. I respect y'all. I love y'all, and I'm gonna keep watching, man. I appreciate y'all for letting me come on. I ain't mean to talk so much, but y'all know that's what Rosa do for hours. But I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all, and I'm gonna catch you to watch. And boy, listen, I'm waiting for it to hit YouTube because I'm gonna tear that up too.
Yo, well, we on there, and we'll link up and get all that there together so you can know. But it's definitely up on YouTube though, and we appreciate you, Rosa. We love you.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Definitely. Big Rosa Valley, like check it in. You know what I'm talking about? They're like Rosa ready to sign a contract with Wall Time Advance LLC. We told y'all from the jump. I said advanced with the D. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I did. Rewind and listen. Kiki, your mic, Paul. Your mic off. There it is.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now. You know what I'm talking about? Like, Rosa, we gonna get that contract up for you. But bare minimums and priorities. What are some of y'all priorities, man? Hey, man, y'all chime in. Let us hear. Y'all don't want to talk about that because y'all don't want to talk about.
What are some priorities in a relationship? I want to know what people's priorities in a relationship.
I'm gonna tell you this. Sometimes some men and women put high expectations up on what they feel like is a priority in a relationship, and sometimes that's what don't make it last. And you feel like that other individual is doing the bare minimum.
Is that my problem?
It is.
Is that my problem?
It is. Because what you need, baby.
What I need.
What you need, Jesus, God, the Holy Spirit, all of them. You know what I'm saying? Ms. Walker, she says communication. Communication is I'm talking about like a big thing that is the depth of a lot of situations, relationships. Communication plays a major role in with everything, and that's something with like prioritizing. You know what I'm saying? Loyalty to communication is a priority in a relationship.
I would like to say that communication is like at the top of the list almost. Like,
right.
if you can, and it's not just about me and you holding a conversation and me saying, I don't like that you're doing this, and you saying, well, I don't like that you're doing that, because it has to be effective communication where you're actually listening and willing to make adjustments and compromises in the relationship. Because I feel like when you don't have that effective communication where both parties are listening, active listening, not just I hear what you're saying, but you need to actively listen to me and understand, and if we're gonna make this work, make the proper provisions for it to make it work, then we can holler communication all day every day, but if we're not really listening to what the other party is saying, like, it's really not communicating.
I see. Hold on, I'm trying to see Tay thing all the way. There's so many comments coming in. Being trustworthy, Ms. Griffin says, peace and happiness is my priority in every aspect of life.
I agree. That's a big one for me.
Priority. So I see a lot of the women they're chiming in, and you're saying that communication is like a major priority. You know what I'm saying? In it, when communication, if I can ask this, when the communication is not there, you know what I'm saying? Is it not there to your standards, or because some people can't communicate as well as others? You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
I remember discussing like a relationship issue with one of my partners, one of my homeboys, and he was like, you know what I'm saying? Like his chick, she's not a good communicator. You know what I'm saying? So with that, like, is her communication, Big MUNCHIE Devon. My dog is here. You know what I'm talking about? You want to tell everybody, people's asking for you Saturday. Oh man, hey, I appreciate y'all letting me be a guest on y'all show Saturday. You know, I had a duck that.
Yeah, I was gonna check that. I was gonna check that Saturday. I was gonna speak on that.
Check it, MUNCHIE.
Hey, what they do, baby. Listen.
Go ahead.
I feel like respect is a major priority in a relationship.
Absolutely.
Coming from what end? The male end or the woman end?
All the way around.
It's
all the way around.
That says respect, honesty, trust, and fun as well, from Miss Tonsil.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
So guess what? If you ain't got no respect for the person, you ain't gonna get no communication. You ain't gonna get no trust. All that go hand in hand almost.
Right. Correct. What I see Keith was saying dig, and I guess he was talking about the communication level. So if okay, let's just say as I was saying, like a partner of mine, he was saying his woman, she's not a good communicator. So with that, with her not being a good communicator, like, okay, women, a lot of y'all will be like, oh, he's not no good communicator. He don't communicate well. All you gotta do is communicate. In his mind, he might feel like he communicating well. In your mind, you might feel like he ain't. You know what I'm talking about? Like, so, okay, let's just say the bill was coming up this Saturday. You know what I'm saying? He was just like, man, fuck it, I don't got it. To him, he might feel like he done communicate. You know what I'm saying? Now, to you, you might be like, okay, you don't got it. Why you don't got it? You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And nothing's wrong with you trying to get a clear understanding of this. But to him, he might feel like, shit, I just told you, I don't got it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Just using for
but get what though? That's a lack of communication. But get what? That's y'all bill. You saying you just ain't got it, but it still got to get paid. We need to figure out what's going on. How we gonna still get it paid? Right. You can't just brush it off on her.
Right. Never. A lot of times, I like what you just said with that when you say that's y'all bill. You know what I'm saying? Because see, a lot of times, as we approach this type of situation, I think we was what topic that was we were discussing, and I think was that 50-50, and we was like, when people like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's yours, and this mine, and that's yours, and this mine. Like, no, if we in this together, nigga, this is ours. You know what I'm saying? Like,
these our priorities together,
right? You know, this ain't just no yours and mine. Like, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying?
But a lot of people push it off of like this yours, this, you know what I'm saying? instead of, you know what I'm saying, doing it together. If y'all together like that, everything should be on the same type of time as one. To me, that's what I'm thinking. If we trying to build something.
Right. If the goal is to become one, it's not clear communication. So we're all agreeing. So we're all agreeing that communication should be what the number one thing is you're prioritizing, and especially in a relationship, with your priorities in a relationship. Communication should be almost number one, because I'm even seeing some of the men chiming in, and they stepping about this communication thing.
Mm-hmm. But like it should be, but like I just feel like if I don't respect you, I ain't gonna listen to nothing you saying. Like, so it ain't gonna be no communication, no trust, no
communication and respect kind of go hand in hand. Like
yeah, it do. It kind of do.
Like you said, I gotta have enough respect for you to even listen to you, because
I might not even see you.
I don't hear nothing you saying.
You're correct. So your communication is basically like it's void. Like I'm not listening to you at all.
Right. So I definitely agree. Mr. Bird said being compatible is the first thing. I don't know about that one.
That's in. I that's a neutral a little bit right now.
I would say like that would be kind of neutral too.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like if there isn't some level of compatibility, is that a word? Or did I make that up? If it ain't some level of that, like it wouldn't be a relationship. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like it's a given in my book, Mr. Burke.
The compatible with what he was saying, I gotta pull this up on the laptop or something. Being compatible is the first thing. And what, Mr. Burke, what are you meaning by that, being compatible? And I think I know what you're saying, like, you know what I'm saying, because I want to touch on something within that, but that might take us somewhere else. But that is when people says opposites attract. I think we kind of briefly touched on this before in the past on another topic, but like, if opposites attract, then how is that compatible?
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
could it be on a...
When I think of opposites attract, like I might be an extrovert and you might be an introvert, so that obviously makes opposites. But however, you know, my reservedness and your outgoing, it kind of balances each other out. So that's what when I hear opposites attract, that's how I look at it, in a sense like that, where we balance each other out. Right.
True enough. I still stand on what I said back there. Opposites does attract, but I don't think opposites last. Because at some point, I mean, we got to be on the same accord to continue this walk in this journey. You know what I'm saying?
Guess what that comes to? That comes to the respect and the communication level you're gonna have for that person. You could be opposite, but if you respect that, you know what I'm saying? You respect that person, y'all communicating or whatever. If you really dealing with that person, I feel like, okay, you're going to be open to, you know what I'm saying, to change or whatever. Not change you as a person, but situations, you know what I'm saying, to make everything, compromise, make everything pan out.
I see Mr. Sherman says having honest intent is the first thing. Ms. Griffin says, is it respect a part of capability? Yeah, how do you say it? What I prioritize, Keto says, when I prioritize things in a relationship, being compatible comes first.
Compatible as in on a mental level, you saying? You think?
Mr. Burt, would you like to chime in? Are you somewhere where you can chime in? When I prioritize, I says, nah, Leon, having honest intent is the first thing. And Sai says, nah, Leon. Sai, would you like to chime in, sir?
Anybody like to join minimum part and explain themselves?
Yeah, some of y'all need to come on and stand on business. Come on, man. Like,
come on and tell us what y'all talking about.
Go ahead. We're not gonna judge y'all. This is a judge-free zone.
I'm gonna bang it like
that. I don't know if it's purple, but I just look good on camera looking at myself tonight. Like,
what? Yeah. Hey, I had just got on. What you got on a purple what? What kind of shirt that is?
What's the cartoon people?
I know you
Rick
have.
and Morty. Yeah, Rick and Morty. I ain't
Rick and
never
Morty,
watched
yeah.
Hell, okay, we got somebody coming on. Oh, yes, sir. The man that gave us the bare minimum part. Come speak to him. Mr. Cy. Hey, can I just call you Mr. Jackson?
Yeah,
Hey,
ride with
check
it.
this out, man. This is my brother from another. This is Mr. Jackson right here. If y'all need some pictures, if y'all look through my profile, y'all will see where before, like my son third that plays football. There's a lot of pictures and stuff, and y'all, got it, liked it and all. But that's who does. That's who does all the photography. You know what I'm talking about around here, Jackson Visuals. Get at my brother right there. Y'all understand me. But hey, man, step on business. Come stand on business with us, Mr. Jackson.
All right, cause this mouth get running and shit get loose sometimes. So check this out, right? So when the genders go at it, right, the shit funny to me because those who know me know what the fuck I've been through. So little chick I was messing with, shit's fucking complicated. Cause make it complicated. So I'm a single father, right? I work, take care of my 2 kids that are teenagers that are a handful, and I take these pictures and shit. Other than that, I don't do shit. Now the chick I'm with, we're in 2 different households. We both grown, we both got jobs Monday through Friday. Every weekend, I'm there. You feel me?
Right.
So now here comes the funny shit when shit just pop up out of nowhere, and that's why I said the bare minimum shit. I see it on TikTok. I'm seeing it on Instagram. I'm no longer in 2023 taking bare minimum. What the fuck is bare minimum? So if I'm giving you my time, if I'm giving you my time outside of my job Monday through Friday, where the fuck I'm supposed to be working, we in 2 different households. You stay 20 minutes away. What the fuck else am I supposed to do if when I'm not doing shit, I'm with you? How the fuck am I giving you bare minimum? Oh shit, no, can I cuss?
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Yeah. Hey, we raw and uncut.
That's second language. So how the fuck is it bare minimum? I think bare minimum is an excuse for females to be in their feelings every now and then when they want to.
Can I ask you a question?
They gotta switch the game up.
Let me ask you a question. The time that y'all spending together, and this isn't me, I'm just asking a question. I'm trying to get a better understanding. The time that y'all spending together, what are y'all doing? Are y'all like going on dates? Are y'all just at the house chilling? Like what y'all doing in the time that y'all spending together?
Now no. If I speak, I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you. Here we go. So if I'm with you, right, and I've heard you complain once about something, I'm the type of nigga that I'm gonna adjust from there and move on. And that's with anything in life. You tell me once, okay, I'm not fucking with that. Let's move on. Like Nars' name is my dad's name, and he told me he don't fuck with that name, and neither is mine, so I don't call him that name. So something simple as that, like putting your hand on the stove, get burnt, you're not gonna do it again unless you're adult for real.
Right.
So if you tell me one year that I don't leave my kids, even though they're teenagers, overnight, and I felt uncertain about that, but then I start doing it, you move on to the next thing, okay? So the bare minimum is building. So we go from that. Then everybody know I don't get out like that because I'm temperamental and I hate y'all society. Y'all get on my goddamn nerve. So if it comes out my comfort zone to be like, shit, okay, I'll go around folks, okay, but I don't know how to do this shit. I don't know how to do these trip shits. I don't know how to be like, let's go to the beach. I feel lame as fuck going to the beach. Let's go bowling, shoot pool. That shit I know to do. But you see these motherfucking you see
Go ahead,
these
Keith. Go ahead. Be you,
you
bro.
see these
Be
females.
you.
You see these females on Instagram trips and taking pictures of their food and where they at. Not the beneficiary, but they food and their shit like that. So is females nowadays bare minimum is all these terminologies becoming something that is just trending topics? Because a few years ago it was time. A few years before that, communication got brought up tonight. It was communication, and we don't know how to talk. one, I'ma listen. I got burnt before with, don't tell me how to fix it. I just need you to listen. Fine, I listen. You ain't gonna say nothing? The fuck I'm supposed to do? Like, I can give you all day long, like, the fuck I'm supposed to do, or how I feel, or my insight. To me, that's communication. Now, if you asking me to give you my, and this goes back to topic, I'm pointing at y'all. This goes back to what you said, Nard.
This point, I'm just.
This goes back to the conversation that one night y'all was having on the fuck that was. Had to do with sex. Shit, I don't lost my fucking thought. But the fuck was I gonna say?
Okay, while you think of that, what is she saying that's lacking in the relationship? What's the problem?
Bare minimum covers everything, and what bare minimum is whatever the problem is. So I don't spend enough time. So Friday night till Monday morning, that's not enough time. It's not a relationship.
So, Si, check this out, Si. Is you always initiating going to her, or she initiate to come to you sometimes, or you always going to her? Because guess what? You making her a priority every weekend. She's not making you a priority.
See, there we go.
Okay, I'm also say this, and I'm here to speak on the women's behalf, but sometimes women, we expect a lot of attention that a man can't give. And I won't call my friend name, but I have a friend, and I tell her this: you expect a lot of attention that ain't nobody gonna be able to give you. So sometimes our bare minimum is really just we need attention from our dude, because we are emotional creatures, and because society and social media has messed up the dating world, because you see the girls posting pictures of their food and their trips, but baby, we got children to raise, and we got jobs that we have to work, and so society has messed up the dating world. Like, so that's why I'm asking these questions. Like, what?
So a lot of women can't really speak on bare minimum because they really don't know what bare minimum.
Correct.
No, they really don't know what bare minimum is.
And no disrespect.
It fits their narrative. It fits
correct.
Narrative they want too big on.
No disrespect to any woman out here, but I'm finna use an example, speaking on the man point of view. So, like I said, I saw a lot of women saying, with priority, the communication should be a top priority within the relationship, right? And none of us kind of like the bare minimum. So check it. I'm finna show y'all two things where y'all communication is bad, and that's giving us the bare minimum. You working all day, I'm working all day. We both get off. Baby, you want something to eat? I need to get dinner. What you want to eat? It doesn't matter. Whatever you want to eat. No.
I'm one of them.
I get this. Are we right? Oh, I don't want
No,
this.
I'm not. No.
Where the communication was at when I asked, do you want something to eat? What do you want? So I went here because you said it don't matter. And now it's, I don't want that. I don't eat that. I don't know. I don't diss it. The communication ain't even when you saying you don't know. The communication ain't there. So you're giving me the bare minimum with a thought process on what we gonna eat.
Now that's just somebody being ungrateful. Because if I said I don't know what I want, I don't care, and you come, I'm not gonna complain and be like, oh, that's not what I want.
But it is.
But everybody not like that.
It is women that do that. You're right. No, it is women that do that.
Sometimes we put ourselves up here on this pedestal and think that we should be worshipped, and I'm all about being worshipped. I'm all about it. If it's but I'm willing to give just as much as I require. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes women, we do make it difficult. Now I'm gonna say this too, because y'all niggas get the bare minimum too.
What's bare minimum?
I'm not speaking, I'm just speaking in general. So like some guys give the bare minimum. So this is why I asked you, like, if she's complaining about the time y'all spending, what y'all doing? If y'all just laying in the house Netflixing and chilling all weekend, like sometimes women, we want to be winded down. Take us out to eat. Like, it ain't gotta be nothing expensive. That's why I asked that question. Like, how y'all spending time? And I understand, you know, how you feel about society and you don't like to be out. Like, I'm kind of weird and socially awkward too. So I get that. But although I'm that way, I still every now and then, you know, hey babe, get dressed. Let's go get something to eat. Like, let's go catch a movie. And I'm not saying this has to be on Friday evening, y'all doing it. Saturday, y'all got to do this. And Sunday, y'all got to do that. But it has to be compromised on both ends. Even though that's something that makes you uncomfortable, if that's something she like to do, you know, that's when y'all communicate and see, can y'all come to some type of compromise.
That's real.
That's real. And you know, a lot of times with some women, they expect you to know them to, you know, to like you post. Sometimes some women think you supposed, you know, been around them long enough that you should know like what I like. You know what I'm saying? Like you were saying, about something to eat or something like that. You should know what I eat. You know what I eat. You know what I'm saying? You know what to get me or whatever. This and that. Don't just go get something I don't eat. I don't like that. This and that.
We're definitely guilty of it. I'm one of them. Like, I expect you to read my mind. And that's not fair. It's not. It's not.
So let me ask.
Mr. Burt says, let's flip and look on the other side of the coin. Nowadays, most ladies are so, he say, let's flip and look on the other side of the coin. He say, nowadays, most ladies are so financially straight and independent that they only want the bare minimum from their man or woman.
What is the bare minimum?
That's my fucking point. What is the bare minimum?
Nobody knows what the minimum is.
I think you heard me earlier. The bare minimum depends on the individual. What my bare minimum is may not be your bare minimum. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's that individual and what they consider the bare minimum.
Okay, so the dinner shit we do every weekend, movie shit we do every weekend. Now, if I'm going on, does the plateau change? Does the bar change every time a man do something? Does it have to get bigger and bigger and fucking bigger? No. Because if we doing this, and then now the shit ain't bare minimum, the shit changed. The goal moved from last year over here to the right 3 feet this year. Like, how the fuck is somebody supposed to adapt to that shit without you being told? Like.
Well, that's when communication, that was the thing that we said in the beginning. All right, babe, like, I'm tired of going to the movies now. Can we take a weekend trip? You know what I'm saying? That's when communication comes in.
Correct.
So, and men, y'all also, sometimes women, we are emotional creatures. We expect y'all to read our mind. You know, sometimes we have some unrealistic stuff, you know, and I'm a woman and I can admit it.
And guess what? That shit go both damn ways.
Right.
Correct.
But guess what? I think a lot of women, they doing that now about the bare minimum because, like Bruh said, they feel like they're financially stable. They feel like, okay, now I really don't need your money like that. You know what I'm saying? I really don't need you like that. So, you know, I can handle this shit on my own. So I'm gonna complain about every goddamn thing that you damn near do. I'm gonna be picky with you.
I see Mr. Leon Sherman says, is bare minimum financial or effort?
Man, that shit.
Dude, that's good. That shit.
I want to touch on what you said about the finances a little bit.
Go ahead.
You know,
and I was gonna piggyback off you because I think bare minimum should be effort, but like Boss Lady said, social media done fucked up the world so bad, Mr. Sherman, that everything right now is finance. Everything is finance.
It is. But and we go back to what you said, how women are so financially stable that they don't. Oh, I don't need a man. I don't care, like, how financially stable a woman is. You want a man. I don't care what you say. You want a man, and you know, maybe you are making more than your man or whatever. However, if he's putting forth some effort and like, okay, babe, yeah, you might make more than me. Let me fill your car up. Let me, just little gestures like that, just to, you know, show. And I'm not saying it's about finances. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that women these days are financially stable. They don't need a nigga money.
And I was just about to say that it ain't even really sometimes about they make more money than they do. It's that they feel like they make enough money. Well, if he do stop doing this, hey, I can handle my own business. I can handle my own.
Which I'm all for that. Don't ever be man or woman so dependent on a nigga or a woman that you can't leave or do what you want to do. Everybody need to have their own, because
So
that go back to our 50-50 episode.
yeah,
Episode 50,
yeah.
it's 50-50. Because guess what? If I get sick today, you know, hopefully my man can help me out. If he gets sick today and can't work, you know what I'm saying? That goes back to that. So, but society has messed us up, and we are independent. I'm a woman independent, but at the end of the day, every independent woman, she could sit and say what she wants. She want a man. She do.
So guess what? That she do. But guess what? A lot of these relationships, you think about it, it's like competition. Ain't nobody really trying to build with each other. Everybody competing. You competing with your own.
Well, like the great apostle said, Kevin Samuel, rest in peace, miss you, bro.
I do.
If a female thinks that if she's so independent, Keto got to get on. Keto want to get on?
Yeah, go ahead. You finish though. You finish.
Nah, I want to see Keto. But the thing is, he had said one time, this female was like, I'm independent. I got my own money. There's nothing the motherfucker can offer me. This and that. So, you know, a man, this and that and the other. So what's the point of genders if a man can't be a man in a relationship, a female can't be a nurturing female in a relationship? Like, what's the fucking point? So does every female want to be the nigga in the group, in the relationship now?
Masculine.
You know what I'm saying? And exactly. So something got to fucking give. And that's what mainly 98% of the females niggas say all day. Just like when they court your ass, oh, yeah, she didn't cook for you, but I will. That shit all good for about 2 months. And then it's back to the same ass shit. Like,
man, these women running their own. They rubbing their own feet now. They don't want us to rub their feet.
That's a lie.
They don't want that. They take their own trash out.
It's not true. They pretend like they don't. That's a lie. They want a man to rub their foot. I consider myself independent. I work and take care of myself. Guess what? At the end of the day, I want a man who gonna provide, protect, and everything else for me. Women can say, oh, I can rub my own feet. I can buy myself flowers. I don't even like flowers, but send them to me.
That makes no fucking sense, bro. That makes no fucking sense at all. I'm not in the flowers. Okay, I don't buy your ass flowers no more. You complaining?
No,
hey, no, look what said.
In the flowers, but send me an edible arrangement. Send me a cookie bouquet.
Flowers got us down to me. Hey,
I'm letting Keto get on, bro. I hang this shit up.
I appreciate you, Keith. Yes, sir.
Thank you,
and I'm gonna name my priorities. What I feel like is priorities to me and everything. Mr. Vic, the guy says, the problem is women want your time and men just want respect.
Oh, that's a good one.
Is so.
I told you that's the main thing, boy. Respect.
I mean, my
it is.
Oh, wait.
And women,
like
women, the time that women want is not. We don't want to just lay up and watch Netflix all day. we want to go places, even if it's something simple like Mr. Sa said. Him like walking on the beach, he just feel dumb. You know, sometimes women, we need to get out. We don't sit in the house. Yes, you are here spending time with me, but like I don't want to just sit in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like me personally,
sometimes y'all priority is wrong, because let's say your man want to take you out and okay, you just get basic. But then when your homegirl want to take, when it's the girls going out, I'm talking about this, is that, like, so wait a minute. Why the hell you ain't trying to look like that when your dude trying to take you out?
I mean, I could definitely speak on that.
You trying to see
whatever you need to get that man, you got to do it. You got to keep him. He's seen you and you was put together and you look nice. He still want to see that. So I'm a speak on that. If you was looking good when you met that man, like 5 years later, you still need to put yourself together and make yourself look like something, not just when you going out with your girls. I agree with what you're saying about that. You know, I'm here for the women, but I'm gonna tell the women the truth at the end of the day.
Consistent drill.
Yeah, voice, but I'm gonna give it to y'all raw and uncut. If you met that man and you was put together and you had your hair, your lashes, and your nails done, 2 years from now, when he come to pick you up and take you out somewhere, you need to have that same thing.
Come on. Mr. Burke, how you doing tonight, man? We appreciate you.
Here we go.
Here we go. Oh yeah, here we go. You know I don't do this social media shit now. You know I said, but let me touch on this bare minimum thing. Most people look at it a bad way, and some people look at it a good way. But here's my take on bare minimum. Bare minimum is doing the least. So let's just say I meet someone, we kicking it off. I'm feeling them, they feeling me. I'm doing whatever I got to do to make them smile, whatever. Whoop. All right. All I'm asking you is to do bare minimum. Bare minimum is a simple good morning text. How you doing? How your day going? That's bare minimum. Bare minimum don't have to be finances. It don't have to be romance. Right. It's showing that you. If I'm asking you to give me your bare minimum, that's the least you can do. That's not hard. If somebody can't give you their bare minimum, you don't even be fucked up with them. You might want to use them as recognition. What is recreational use only? That's how you need to treat them. Let's just keep it real, man.
And yeah, so we don't want a lot. Men we don't require a whole bunch anyway.
A lot.
Yeah,
hey, man, I call me. You right, Munchie. You right. We don't need much. Hey man, check on me. See how my day goes.
Yeah, for real.
I'm gonna stand 10 toes on mine. But you let me feel like how you doing, how your day going, will carry you.
How you feel?
A long ways.
A long ways.
And people get shit all misconstrued and think, oh, bare minimum, bad thing. And let's flip the coin. On a woman's side, yeah, you got females that got dudes. Oh, the dude, I do this much. My ex did that much. My ex did so much for me. Well, shit, he the fool. Because it don't take all that. It don't take all that shit. Hey, I would learn, boys. They told me if they'll smile, they'll fuck. Straight up. That's what I was taught. If they'll smile, they'll fuck.
Right.
Some women smile to be polite. Nah, that's not an accurate statement.
Here we go.
Here we go.
That shit got some truth in it, 90%.
And even with saying what Mr. Burke was saying, because a lot of times a lot of women be like, okay, well, you know, he don't do this, he don't do that, he don't do this, he don't do that. So she's saying what is required from her. Like with what's a priority. And it's not
correct.
He can't do it. He might choose not to do it because you're not even giving him the bare minimum.
Exactly.
Or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like,
correct.
If you got a man that's out here working, grinding to bring home the bacon for you and y'all's, or vice versa, you got a woman out here working, grinding, bring home the bacon for you and y'all's. You know what I'm saying? And you can't at least, hey, how your day going? Correct. You know what I'm saying? You okay? Is everything You can't communicate
that was
or give the bare minimum for that. But you want him or her to do this and that.
110%.
Yeah, So you want to give 25% while he or she gives the other 75%. We had 50-50 and we came to the conclusion that it should be 100-100 if we are one and doing this together. That ain't adding up. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Burt, boy, you came saying some stuff. Come on, keep giving the knowledge to the people, baby.
I'm just sitting back. I'm just waiting on somebody to get out of character because sometimes I have to write a mental notes down. So I'm gonna fall back, and I might be back in a couple more weeks from now.
Boy, don't shoot them trees, boy.
So how you say no? How y'all say I'm out of here, man? Pray for me while I pray for y'all.
Straight up. We appreciate that, Mr. Burt.
All right, y'all. Put it on the wall.
Put it on the wall. Here we go.
You got to clip that.
Burt, man, that's no, bro, Keto, man. I damn boy. Hey, boy, I sure appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I see Miss Harris says it might not take all that for every woman, but that woman is telling you what she requires. And there's nothing wrong with that, Miss Harris, if we want to be real in regards to what women want and what men want. Most women selfish as fuck.
Hey, let me tell you where all this going wrong at, because if you think about it, how we sounded, is everything based on how a woman, what a woman feel and what a woman want. That's what it sounds like.
No, we talk.
It ain't never about how the man feel and what the man wants.
Hey, look, tighten up, man. All PEBBO said was, if we want to be real in regards to that, women are selfish as fuck, and they done warned PEBBO for his comment for saying selfish. Wow.
Okay, that's crazy.
That's crazy. So everybody who's watching,
I said this earlier, Munchie. It's the bare minimum and the priorities that goes on. That go back to communication. A man need to communicate to the woman what his priorities are, and what, if she doing the bare minimum, is he got to open his mouth and say, hey, you ain't giving me enough, or etc. And the woman got to do the same. It goes back to communication. We both need to have effective, active listening where we can communicate, and I can tell you what I want, you need, what I want and need from you, and you the same.
And that's how it's supposed to go. But in reality, but when you talking about in reality, dealing with a woman, it's not going to go like that. It's always going to lead to how a woman feel and what a woman want. And us as men, we always going to lean towards that, because we're going to try to, make them, make a woman feel good or cater to how she feel or whatever before we think about ourselves most of the time. We don't think about ourselves a lot. We mostly think about y'all and how y'all feel and what y'all want.
Real.
And so are you saying that women don't think about men and what they feel and what they don't?
No, I don't agree with that. I don't agree that women do. I don't agree that
they don't, because all this shit is about how a woman feel. It's mainly about, it's never focused mainly on, if I make him feel this way, everything else gonna fall in line. It's not, it's about,
that's a big key.
Fulfilling bare minimum. That's what I'm saying. If you don't fulfill bare minimum, then your ass out the door. You ain't think about nothing else he doing.
That's real.
You ain't think about nothing else he doing.
I get what y'all saying, and that may be, the type of females that y'all have dealt with, but we can't put every female in that category.
You can't. You like we love to say, we can't put everybody in the same category.
We speaking overall.
You can't put every man in the same category. You can't put every woman in the same category. You know what I'm saying? I totally agree with that. But what I will stand on is all women and all men do carry some of the same characteristics. I mean, and now we're trying to say that we ain't all come from two people. You know what I'm saying? Some things get passed down. We went over that. So with that, because like I said, even like Saturday on Window Watchers, when people was like, one thing that I had done said, it doesn't matter if it's your wife, your old lady, you know what I told them, your daughter, your sister, your cousin, your auntie, whoever, your mom, like all women, you know what I'm saying, like almost are the same, but they're saying that you all have some of the same characteristics, just like us, some men do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, yes, we have some women who are way more understanding and way more supportive to their men and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, all y'all are very emotional.
Absolutely.
Really more emotional than me.
But no,
I can agree with that.
But I can't. But get what? No, I can't agree with you when you say a lot of women, because I don't feel like it's a big bulk of women like that. Oh, I don't know. I just feel, because when I say when I'm speaking on like men or for bare minimum, like most of the dudes like I don't talk to and don't spoke out to me, that's all they complain about is they just want the bare minimum. They pay all the bills. Some dudes even, they wash their kids' clothes, they cook, they do everything. They just want the bare minimum. They can't get that though. Huh?
What do you consider the bare minimum?
No, I'm saying I'm speaking on like what they talk about. What me and Sal were talking about, like you caring for me, like acting like you give a fuck about me at all, like the bare minimum. We don't want nothing else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna speak from my end. I mean, like priorities to me is like finances, children, you know what I'm saying? All the things that I have personally going on that's very important. Family, you know what I'm saying? All those are my priorities. You know what I'm saying? That I have to prioritize some type of way and get everything to fit into my schedule in life.
Correct.
As far as bare minimum, like Mr. Devon is saying, like respect. You know what I'm saying? Like if me and you dealing with each other, okay, and I'm the man, and you feel like, you know what I'm saying, like you could see yourself with me in the future, I respect. Like I ain't one that's gonna be like, oh, you know, like, no.
Yeah.
But like, come on, dog. Like we know what respect is. You know what I'm saying? Like, let a man lead. Like, learn how to. All right, let me shut up and let him. You know what I'm saying? Like, take the. You feel me? Like, it's just certain things that, you know what I'm saying? Like
Man, they don't want to listen to.
Yeah, like I've witnessed in other people's relationships. Like, I could be standing in the line in Harvey. You know what I'm saying? Like getting something, just buying some coals for the cookout. And I'm looking at this couple sitting there and he like, damn, okay, I think I'm gonna do this, then do that. No, what we need to do is yeah, we're gonna do it like that. And something that small, which is a lot of people like, you know what I'm saying? That shouldn't be made. Yeah, it is. Like, that's your man. He just said, let's do this like this and and you just can't. No, let's get him.
So you
know,
so you ain't take it, like you ain't let me, you ain't believe, like you ain't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't let me. It's not.
Bare
I don't feel
minimum
like
you can do is line your butt up in the order that you're supposed to be called in. Then you wonder why that man don't marry you, or you wonder why that woman don't want to be with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't doing what you supposed to do. You ain't giving the bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? Don't question me in public, but that's real.
Okay, hold on. Because the person who said don't question me in public, you got to be able to talk to your woman the right way. Because if you talk to me any kind of way, me personally, my response ain't gonna come off right. So, hey baby, can you move to the side or watch out? You know, I get that. I'm all about submitting. I feel like I'm a very strong individual. I'm, you know, but I need a man who is going to allow me to submit to him, number one. Number two, men, y'all got to learn how to talk to women. Don't tell me what to do.
That's real.
What you mean? What you mean? What you mean?
That's part of the respect. That's part of respect. That's part of respect. That's part of respect. You know what I'm saying? That's real. Yeah.
What you mean? But what you mean by don't tell you what to do? As in what? As in the tone of him telling you?
Say it in a commanding way. Like, go sit down. Wait a minute. That's you not my daddy.
Right.
You know,
that's respect. And a lot of men brothers, we got to tighten up with that. A lot of things. I'm gonna tell you something. If I just said this the other day, I'm gonna tell you, when you and two people are together, if both of y'all working and both of y'all get off y'all jobs, and y'all just bear with me, adults and everybody that's on here, fuck the kids, fuck the money. You and this person is together and y'all are happy. When he or she is getting off work, y'all should be really wanting to get off work to see one another. Not all that other shit. All right. If you're going home and you ain't happy to go home to him or her, fuck y'all together for. Let's just keep it real. Like, let's just keep it real. So I hate when I hear a person say like, oh, I'll be ready to get off work to go see my kids. What about the woman that bears your kids? What about the guy that gave you those kids? Who y'all together with? Because guess what? One day, like we say, them kids gonna grow up and they gonna have a family of their own. And mommy and daddy, y'all ain't gonna come before they family.
And if we gonna talk,
if y'all still together, that means y'all till death do us part. Y'all together and y'all gonna die together. So when he or she get off work, you should be ready to get off work to go hug and kiss and see your man or woman. If not, you with the wrong person. If coming home makes you mad that you coming home to this individual, the fuck you there for? You know what I'm saying? If we gonna elevate our thinking and grow up, it's time to grow up. You know what I'm saying?
And guess what? You know, you got you know, men and women. You got some bring the shit from the workhouse. They bring it in the house. You know what I'm saying? That caused a problem too. That caused a lot of problem too. But what you said though, yeah, that shit supposed to go like that. No, come on,
J.R.S. Brown. I'm reading J.R.S. Brown comment. He says a man can do everything for his household, but as soon as he feel tired the women would argue and says he's doing the bare minimum. Like she will. You know what I'm saying? When you get into an argument, like she will.
Yeah,
like
you ain't doing.
And a lot of times, once a man is mad with the woman, that's where he's going bringing up certain stuff that you could have discussed with her in the process. Like I say, if y'all love one another, dog, and y'all want to be with one another, y'all should be happy and willing to see one another when y'all day done ended. Y'all should be happy that you coming home today. If not, then like I say, it's a foolishness frame of mind, and it's time for us to get up out of that. Though, you know what I'm saying?
We got to be open. We like you say, if you love a person, you care want to be, you got to be open with a lot of, you know what I'm saying? You got to break out your comfort zone with a lot of shit.
Right. You do. We almost got like 5 minutes left. Hold on, I want to read some of these other comments that's coming in. Fact, now what if y'all don't live together? What is the bare minimum? The bare minimum if y'all don't live together is trying to work something out where y'all can still be around each other. You know what I'm saying? Or at least have a meetup spot to chill for a minute and then
Paying WAP, man. WAP say bare minimum leads the bare asset.
We talk about bare minimum, but how you when you get mad, big, but most women don't see that or care about that. That's real. That's real too. That's real too. Trying to pin WAP commenting as the more comments coming in. Is there anybody else want to touch on anything? We got like 5 minutes left. And what next week? I know what it is. Next week, drum roll, please. Can I have a drum roll, please? DJ be on point. I told y'all, like, this right uncut, man. What? Next week,
drummer.
the one thing that y'all wanted to discuss for so long. Loyalty.
Oh. And what we gonna do, a 3-hour episode?
A lot of y'all.
That's probably for that one.
Yeah, that probably gonna end up being like a 3-part thing, because we trying to make sure we let y'all go in time so y'all can see y'all other little shows that y'all like to watch on TV. You know what I'm talking about? We always do, man. We appreciate everybody for chiming in, logging in, and being in with us. Ball Lady, anything that you want to touch on, or we did not touch on, but we need to touch on?
Saturdays, window watchers.
Yeah. 6:30.
6:30. Tune in. Next.
Who?
YouTube. We on YouTube, baby. The link is Don't subscribe. Like, if you missed the episode or you want to go back and see one of our previous episodes, it's on there.
Right.
Also, our interviews, Floating Through Florida, came and interviewed the panel on the wall. Go check out the interviews. They on YouTube, only on YouTube. Subscribe, like, share.
I was reliving the interview.
Comment, that's right.
Want me to be honest?
Hey, yo, you stupid.
If y'all ain't see it, hey, man, I'm just joking, man. I'm just talking about some stuff that happened on there. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is my life purpose. Helping people. Anyway, yeah, I don't want to get my head out. You know what I'm saying? Like we always say, you know what I'm saying? Like, the DJ playing their music. Next week, dog, you know what I'm saying? Same, back place, same back channel. You know what I'm saying? Wall Time and LLC brings you. Put it on the wall. 7:45. Every Wednesday night. Window watch. Saturday 6:30. Weekends with M&M. Munchie and Munchie. With Brown always might. Dick gonna be creeping in. Ball Lady might keep that on y'all coming up. But other than that, man, hey man, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Like, share, subscribe, follow us like Boss Lady said on TikTok, IG, Facebook, and YouTube. Hey, and for y'all who watching, like I said, man, I got 5,000 friends who follow y'all. When you send them inside, they ain't got hard to take your door. Damn,